What's up everybody, Nick Brengle here, and today I just want to talk a little bit about how I approach new clients and building proposals, talking about money and just revisions and editing, and I don't know, we'll talk about a few things, but you know. So the first thing that you should be doing when working with a new client is putting together some kind of proposal. This is going to look very different between certain clients, but I'm here to try to implement something new if you're not doing this. Recently, I watched a video by Levi Allen right here on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. You should check him out. He seems like a great guy, so you should just go watch his videos. But he introduced something that I had not thought of before. I was doing something kind of similar, but it wasn't as easy to access as what he is doing. So I'm going to show you just really quick. You'll be seeing here on the screen. So what he's done is created a private backdoor web page that's connected to his website where he goes in and creates this personalized proposal treatment. That's what I want to call as an entire treatment for that client. And it's very clean looking. It's just awesome. And it just puts everything there. It looks like a little website that was specifically made for your client. And let's talk a little bit about what you should be putting in there. So first thing is definitely budget, and kind of walk through for you what it's going to take to get this project completed, and the time that you're going to be putting into it, any resources that you're going to need, supplies, gear rental, location, if you're going to need talent, anything like that needs to be included in there when you're kind of setting the budget for your clients, so they can be really clear on where their money's going and why they're paying you to do what you're doing. Something else that you can be doing is taking some of your previous work, short films, videos for clients, whatever it is, and creating your own personal color treatment from each one of those projects. Just kind of pick a few frames and then put somewhere on, make it in Photoshop, something like that, and sort of highlight, the lenses that were used, any sort of color grading that was done afterwards, what LUTs you used, maybe the color temperature that you chose to shoot that video. And that even can help you in the future if a client says, oh, I saw this video, I really like the look and feel of that. And you can reference back to something you've already done. And that can help you not get so twisted up in the editing process when you're sitting down. You can have a really clear-cut vision of how you want things to look. I always recommend talking through all the possibilities, from the setting, the look, the feel, storyboarding, post-production, and the budget, and when these deadlines are for this particular project. When should it be done? Does your client want a 16:9 and also, a vertical and a 1:1 for Instagram? You got to talk through all those possibilities, and that can all go into the production. So maybe you have a client that is heavily just on Instagram, and that's where most of their stuff is living. Well, you may want to communicate that shooting their video specifically in a vertical format is just going to look better. It's going to be sharper. The image is going to come out way better. And you might have to show them examples of that, but these are just little things, they can just slip through. You may even want to have some sort of personalized document that you keep when approaching new clients, that you have a little checklist that you go off of to make sure you're not missing any of these tiny things that, if you do, they can kind of come back to haunt you at the end of the project when maybe expectations weren't met on either end. Something else I've had in the past with some clients is they want to see something right away. You just shot today, and tomorrow or the next day they're emailing you or calling you, and they just want to see something. They know that it's not finished. They know it's long from being completed. What I've done in the past is take, a handful of clips very quickly, throw them in a timeline, do some minor color grading, maybe not even, maybe just leave it flat and raw, but just give them something, 20, 30 seconds, and give them an idea of what was going on, what happened. But set those expectations up beforehand, because you can dig yourself a hole sending clients some footage and then they get some ideas and then you headbutt. So that brings me to editing and revisions. Something else that you have to set up in advance. It's got to be clear and concise. Don't get caught in editing and revising and the client is never happy. You want to try to meet those expectations. It doesn't always happen, but you want to be as clear as you can, and communication is key when it comes to the final product. I've always been drawn to clients that are hiring me to be who I am: a filmmaker, a creative, an artist, a cinematographer, a content creator, not just the guy with the camera. But you will have those projects that are cut and dry. The creativity will not need to show up, and that's okay, because we do need to eat and we do need to make a paycheck every once in a while. But like I preach on a regular basis, not only here on YouTube, but in my real life, that what I do and why I do it is because I love it and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I have a true passion to tell stories, to create content, to help others, and to just be behind the camera and in front of the camera all the time. And it sucks that we do have to make money and we do have to try to make a living out of it. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be about the paycheck, because it's just some money. Who cares? Okay, you don't really need all that money. So just pursue your passion, pursue the storytelling. And if you're true to yourself and you really enjoy what you're doing, this entire business pretty much works on word of mouth, and a lot of people will see that. They will recognize that you are working in your craft and you are trying to get better. You're communicating with other creatives and you're building a community even, and people will recognize that and they want to be a part of that. You will be a magnet, and brands and people and different things will come your way, and you'll get busy with projects that you love and really enjoy. So I hope some of this will help you to grow as a freelance filmmaker or content creator, if that's something that you are doing or going to pursue, that this will help you build that foundation. But as always, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. Drop a line down below. Let me know you're here. Just say hi. That would be awesome. If this is your first time to the channel, consider subscribing. Go watch some of my previous videos, and also hit the like button if you like me. You don't have to, but you can, and you can go watch some of the other videos, and then you can go create something for yourself. So yeah. Also, quick little plug, Create Together Washington, D.C. launched a couple weeks ago, and it is a community of filmmakers, video creators, content creators, YouTubers here in Washington, D.C. You can go follow it. Follow us on Instagram at Create Together DC. And it's awesome. So quickly, just wanted to show you the setup for today's video. Microphone that I barely ever use anymore, my old Rode NTG2 shotgun microphone, and it's on the boom pole, and it's literally like inches from my face, but you couldn't see it during the video. I got my audio recorder right here in front of me. I can see the levels, everything like that. I actually have a show card over here. It's a gold one, and it's just reflecting just a tiny bit of light on this side of my face, which you could see if you go back a little bit. And then I have this little LED light that is literally right in front of the lens, but it's just barely in front and pointed down. And I was trying to kind of play with this, just this little bit of gray cast that sort of came up. So you might notice that in the color grade a little bit, just kind of playing around, nothing exciting. And that's pretty much the setup, nothing else. We got the window here, you got some light. And